Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I had a little bit of a technical error. Actually, I kind of do me a favor, bro. Turn this light off above me because it's got a glare. There you go, guys. I'm blocking the glare. The glare is gone. The light above me. There you go. Then the fan. So, guys, I'm a little hot, a little sweaty. Survived. Want to know what I survived? Shane Pokinis survived him. That dude was on with me on Facebook Live Messenger, and he tells me go into this really small room with 5 water heaters that are all powered by gas, and then start to play with an igniter and see what happens. And he recorded me for TikTok to see if I was going to survive or die. Well, sorry to ruin the surprise, but I lived. Anyways, that is not why we are here. We are not here to talk about survival of the fittest in a small room with 5 gas water heaters. This is what happens when you have gas. Shit happens, and electricity. Shit happens, and shit happened, and we didn't get it fixed. But I don't want to bury the lead here. All right. I'm eating while I'm on camera, but that is not what I was talking about. What I am going to talk about is week 19. We got to recap this thing. Okay. Let's get into it. I promise not to take up too much of your time, but let's dive into it. Last week, we had a matchup of the week, and it was a good one. Trippin' Billies versus Mandalorians. We got brother against brother, and we got fifth against, I believe it was seventh place at the time, or sixth. It was sixth at the time. I believe Trippin' Billies was sixth place. He has since jumped into fifth, but this matchup was pretty darn close. Shane made a proclamation going into Sunday that everything was really close, and it shows the ERA. Look at that. Both of these teams were in the two, but a 2.09 is what took it. The whip, look how the 0.82 on the and 0.90, the 0.82 walked away with it. Wins were close. Quality starts by one. They tied in saves plus hold. This honestly would be a matchup that would be enjoyable to watch again. 34 to 23 in the runs, not even close. I don't know why I started to change my accent there. They both tied in stolen bases, 2 home runs separated for Trippin' Billies, and 1 RBI. This one was by the skin of his teeth. Trippin' Billies walked away with the matchup of the week of 7-3 with the help of one Christian Yelich, who went 6-2-6, batting 462. Trey Turner also put in some good stats. I'm not exactly sure whose stats he might have missed out on. I didn't look at all that, but the pitching obviously was close. Okay. Julio Urias put up a nice win, 14 strikeouts, got a 1.50. That would have been nice to get on my team. But Trippin' Billies, I believe, might have actually forced his brother out. We will dive a little deeper in the rankings here coming up. Another good matchup of the week was family member against family member, Walker against Josh, and this one came down to the wire again. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's all I'm going to say. If you think you're having a good week Monday through Saturday, wait till Sunday comes along and fucking shits on your face and then tells you, eat it, bitch. Josh had that happen to him. Sunday came along. This was a close one, 31 to 30 in the runs. 1 home run also separated. That was the difference, people. A home run obviously is going to get you an RBI and a run. With 1 home run, the game changed. 4 stolen bases was all for bench warmers. He took the RBIs by 6. The average and the OBP were also his. The pitching was a little bit on the Walker side. 7 wins is what Benchwarmers got to 6, but everything else fell into place for the one team that drafted nothing but Aces, 96-67, 1.74 on the ERA to 402, and then 0.76 on the whip. Nobody's getting on base against this pitching staff. Really exciting. Look who stepped up. Nate Lowe, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He was free. Just want to remind everybody that the waiver wire is still going to be active in the playoffs. Playoffs? That's right, playoffs. But yeah, so you're telling me there's a chance. Chance for what? I don't know. I must be reading something else. Anyways, moving on. I don't even think anybody's watching this. It's all right. I don't care. You guys will watch it later or you won't watch it at all. But I don't care. Moving on. Here we go. So, bench warmers had the Sunday shit, and Walker walked away with the win 7-5. Moving on. Eat my shorts versus Red Sox Nation. Jason doing everything that he can in his power, holding on to dear hope, saying, you know what? Eat my shorts took out D's nuts last week. Let me see if I can keep the gravy train moving and beat those shorts down and maybe get a big enough of a win to maybe projectile him back into the top 6. It wasn't big enough, Jason. 7-5 was your score on that one. Now, somebody go check on Eric. I know I didn't actually recap. There's some matchups hold a little bit more prestige than the others. I do apologize, guys. I've got this beautiful steak, mashed potatoes. We ordered Texas Roadhouse. Want to stop real quick, get on this real quick. Update. You are looking at a homeowner. Ray and I signed, sealed, and delivered. We now own a home, and technically we own this condominium right behind us. I wish we could keep both so we could rent this motherfucker out. That's not possible because it's not in the deal. It's not in the agreement that we made with the other loan agency, which is fine. But we are official. We own a home and we went shopping, baby. And we also have no hot water here in our condominium because our pilot lighted it out. That refer back to the conversation we had earlier where Shane was trying to walk me through how not to die. And again, I made it. This is not a projection. This is me. So, but unfortunately, we did not. But this is where them home warranties come into play. Yeah. When you buy a new place, they try to help you out. And the water heater is under warranty. So we're looking to try to get that fixed so we can have hot water. Moving on, because people want hot water when they're buying a new place. Most people don't actually check that until the inspection. Fun-filled fact. So we're going to take care of that too. And we can actually add that. Guys, I have to take a bite of the steak. I'm sorry. It just has to happen. If I die from this, I died a happy man. I know. I just ate it with a knife, but I don't know where my fork is. Oh, there it is. Fork, yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit more about week 19 because we're not done because we got week 20 to talk about, okay? All right, good talk. Eat my shorts, lost to Red Sox Nation. So let's go ahead and make it official. 1 week away from the playoffs or the consolation. Eat my shorts is out. You're out of there. Fuck you for beating me last week, Jordan, you piece of shit. But you're done, son. Thanks for playing. Have a consolation prize, why don't you? I don't mind sending number 7 to you, sir, in St. Louis. So why don't you pay attention and you might get a can of beans, all right? All right, good talk. Now, let's go back to second to last matchup that we're going to discuss. Somebody go check on Eric because he lost to the wife. 6-5 was the final score. This one was a little one-sided on both sides. You had Eric, who took basically all of the batting stats. He got 31, 13, 33, no stolen bases. Okay, that's a big thing going down the stretch. Do you got some speed? And then on the flip side, Ray took all the pitching. They tied in save plus holds. She lost by 2 quality starts, but she took 2 of those 6 in the batting, therefore giving her the score to win 6-5 your final. Let's see who was a big deal for her. Tommy Edman, he kind of lit up that whole St. Louis thing, man. And thank you, Braves relief pitchers. You once again fucking suck. Awesome sauce. Lost 2 to the St. Louis Cardinals back-to-back games thanks to the relief pitchers. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. I know. I hope you guys do not hear my chewing of this delicious steak. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Down the gullet. I won't take another bite. That's rude. Last matchup of the week. And again, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Here I am sitting back, feeling pretty good by about Thursday about how this week's going. Feeling like, all right, my offense doing pretty good. All right, pitching looking pretty, little solid. I had 2 major pitching days. One day I had 4 pitchers. Another day I had 5 pitchers, and I had a few trickled in here and there, but I lost 2. Okay, you lose Malley, you lose Nestor Cortez, and then I lost Domingo or Sir Anthony Dominguez. Sir Anthony, what the fuck is his name? Sir Anthony Dominguez. Yeah, fucking weird ass name. And then here comes Nick roaring back with pitchers like Ross Stripling, but then Sean Manaea happened. But here's a better one that happened. Josh Hader comes in. I got to read this. Josh Hader had his worst outing to date Sunday, giving up 6 runs while recording just 1 out against the Kansas City Royals. Woo! Perhaps this one wasn't quite as distressing as the other 3 walk blown save against the Giants, but it was pretty bleak. Hader gave up 5 hits, walked 2, while facing a total of 8 batters. Not all of the hits were hit hard, but his inability to miss bats when he needed was extremely apparent. He's obviously not going to get any save chances anytime soon. Oh, I'm telling you, there's something to be said. I don't think he wanted to leave Milwaukee. That dude has just ballooned his fucking ERA since going to San Diego. Not everybody wants to be in California. But when that shit happened, woo! Yes, sir, Walker. Say it with me. Woo! Yes. All right. I know I'm peaking in this microphone, but yes. I saw that ERA shoot up so high. I was like, yes. I almost didn't want to play Wayno. And then I saw the fact that, I got 56 strikeouts. I need 2 more. Take the category. And then I know Wayno. You guys know Wayno. That motherfucker is pitching his life out. This is his last season. He's ride or die, baby. Hell, St. Louis might win it all this year. Who knows? But that motherfucker gave me a quality start. We went from 5-5. He got me there. Boom, bam, bam. Sunday happened. Thank you, ma'am. 8-4. I don't mind beating the number 2 team, and I don't mind going into the playoffs with the man. Because guess what? If we tie, goddamn, let's go. That's how my week 18 went. That's right. You know what? Fuck y'all. Because it is more exciting when you win. Right? Right? Right, Walker? Right, Shane? So Sunday, it either looks good for some people, or my goodness, does it take a shit on you. And I've had some shit on me from some Sundays. But this one, no shit. Now, we got one more, guys. This is it. Here we are. The last week. It's kind of bittersweet for me. I'm a little upset. I'm a little saddened by this because as we start to approach the end, well, that means there's no more baseball. No more baseball. I mean, there's still going to be some baseball, but there's no more baseball for us to really participate in. But we're not going to poo poo on this right now. We've got one more regular season to muscle through, but will it matter for some people? Let's dive into it. All right. So here it is. Eliminated. You're out of there. Eat my shorts. See you later. You're gone, sir. Goodbye, Jordan. Thanks for playing. Please hold on and wait for the consolation to come around. But again, let me read off some matchups here. Well, nope. And this is why it don't matter. Eat My Shorts and Ray for Peaches are both officially out of there. I hate to say it. Sorry. Love you much. Ray, you gone. Eat My Shorts, you done. Thanks for playing. No more. Say la vie. Ray and Eat My Shorts are facing off against each other. I don't want you to take a break, but you can kind of take a break till the consolation prize comes around because you two really aren't even fighting for. I mean, he is what, 6, 7, 8, 9 games behind you. So he's got to blow you out this week for y'all to even change positions. But other than that, you two are basically already in the consolation when you're facing off against each other. But again, we still got some time left. Make some roster moves. Heck, if you pick up a player off of the waiver wire, you might be affecting another team that's in the playoffs. You might be affecting how they're going to go. So again, there is something that you can do to affect those above you. Excuse me. Sorry. So, Jason, I think we also have to count you out of there. 32 and a half games back from first place. And I believe, yep, we've already got it. 1, 2, and 3. I'm seeing it right now. The asterisks are appearing. We have 3 people that are locked in to their playoff spot. We already knew Walker was up there. He's got a 12 and a half game lead over Big Bad Vlad. So, what does that mean? Our league, if he was to shut somebody out, Rally Monkeys, sir, you've got it. Well, obviously, you have to not get shut out as well. It's a whole thing. He's in first place. Let's give it up for Walker. He drafted all those pitchers. He's probably going to do it again and get another ring to his finger. But until then, read it, baby. Let's move on. Big Bad Vlad is 12 and a half games back from Rally Monkeys. However, this is crazy. 1 game back from Big Bad Vlad, from that prestigious bye week, is one Eric Croft. 13 and a half games back from first. Whoo! So you know he's going to be laser focused this week. However, somebody's nipping right at his tails. These nuts are 15 and a half games back from first place, 2 games back from third, and therefore I am 3 games back from Big Bad Vlad. Trippin' Billy's is 17 games back, a game and a half back from myself. So therefore, that makes him 4.5 games back from Big Bad Vlad. So this week is big, ladies and gentlemen. Swinging low, D's nuts, tripping Billy's, Big Bad Vlad. All of us are competing for that second spot. Second place is still up for grabs this week. And bench warmers, you're not counted out either. You're right there, 19 and a half games back. So that means you're 7 games back from Big Bad Vlad. But you, sir, would have to win the biggest margin of victory. And Big Bad Vlad would have to lose quite significantly for you two to switch. So again, this is a big week. And I think at looking at it now, we can now say, Scott, thanks for playing. 27 and a half games back from first place. He is, what is that? That is not, it's 8 games, right? 7, yeah, 8 games back from bench warmer. So again, it's going to be how close is too close? This is close. There could be some change in there, but I'm willing to bet Benchwarmers is able to hold it off. So let's look at the matchups now officially for week 20 and dub us a matchup of the week. As much as Walker would love to say mine and his game is the matchup of the week, I, however, will disagree. I do not think that this is a matchup of the week. Yes, you are in first. Yes, I am in fourth. Yes, there is bragging rights on the line. However, there has to be another one, right? Trippin' Billies versus Swingin' Low, Benchwarmers versus Mandalorians, Eat My Shorts versus Rayford Peaches, and Big Bad Vlad versus Red Sox Nation. Say it with me, everybody. It's black and white. It's right there in front of us. Benchwarmers and Mandalorians. That is your matchup of the week. Why? Because Mandalorians is going to try. This is the interrupting. This is it, people. Mandalorians holds his destiny in his hands right now. He is only 7 games back from Benchwarmer. If he can win by 10, by let's say what? I mean the score has to be what? 7-3? Is that it? I need some feedback here, people. Is it 7-3? I mean, we got 12. So does he need to win 8-3? Beat by that one? This is big. Mandalorians, you're not out of here, baby. You're not out of here. This is going to be fun. Is Benchwarmers going to spread and get in there? He fought all the way. He's falling back a little bit. Can you do it, Josh? Can you do it? Honestly, I'm not pulling for you, Josh. You've already got enough rings. Me, I've got none. As a matter of fact, fuck all of y'all on this. I still am the lone scenario. Rally monkeys. He's got so many, he's got to take a few off when he's people. I don't have none. Shane has one. Eric has one. Has some. I need mine. Is this my year? I don't know. I doubt it. I can't face a pitching staff like Walker's. And then Walker's like, well, you beat me twice during the regular season. Fuck you, bro. I'm not keeping that much hope. I've got to run the gauntlet first and then get to you. But we'll see how it goes. So I want to look at one thing real quick from the players that are eliminated. We have 3 teams because I can't count out Mandalorians. This is just too good. So I want to look at the players on the teams that we are sorry they are not going to follow us into the playoffs. Let me name a few. The first one, the biggest one, this guy has been the workhorse. He's possibly the NL MVP, one Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, Goldie, man, I tried to get you. I know, bro. I know you're out there listening. There was a manager named Reader, and he had you. And I tried, but I failed. And then Jordan took over, and I tried, and he shot me down. And now you're down there below watching all of us first basemen that suck the big balls. Sucks. We got no Goldie. We got no Goldie. Then also Alex Bregman, third baseman. He's been on fire as of late. Not going to be with us. Wilson and William Contreras, both of those catchers, are not going to be moving forward with us. Let's look at some pitchers that are not going to be with us. And that's going to be one Max Scherzer. Sorry, Max. Your double eye colored personality. You'll be shining for the Mets as you lose to the Braves, but you won't be moving forward any more days. You like that? Anyways, no Max Scherzer, no Miles Michaelis, no Chris Bassett. We hardly knew you. And fuck Kenley Jansen. None of his shit. Let's look at Rayford Peaches. She's got some players that won't be joining us as well. This is sorry. This is sad to see. No Tommy Edman. No Manny Machado. No Marcus Simeon. No, no. The world was just too big for you guys to fit into the playoffs. With those names, they must ride the consolation train all the way to a possibility of a can of beans. Pitchers, let's see who you will have that will not be making the move with us. Names like Cole Irvin, Martin Perez, and let's throw in a Nick Pavetta. Nick has been pretty good, even though he's done pretty much Nick Pavetta things. Relief pitchers like Daniel Bard and David Bednar, even though David's on the IL, just won't be making the trek with us as we go into the playoffs. Last but not least, we've got one more team to look at. Jason, I know you hate to get mentioned in this scenario, but sir, you are eliminated. You are out of there, sir. I just don't see it. I don't think it. You can't make it. Who are you bringing with you? Jose Ramirez, the third baseman. Oh my goodness, he's not going to be joining us. Those Cleveland Guardian knocks are not going to matter for the next 4 weeks. Pete Alonso, we hardly knew you. Oh my goodness, another first baseman that we just wish we traded for. We just wish we had. Dustin May will not be there. Oh my goodness, he's done well for you since he's been there. Oh, Shane McClanahan's not going to be there. Oh my goodness. Oh, we hardly knew you. Oh, that was hard. Some of those players are going to be hard to watch on television, knowing that they're just not affecting us moving forward. Well, that's really it. We've named the matchup of the week. We basically had a eulogy for the players that just aren't going to make it with us. They're no longer moving forward. This is the last week of the regular season, but as we've already discovered, there is only one matchup that makes any sense right now, and that really is. This reminds me of that matchup that was, and Walker remembers, the one that was with me and that Patel kid. And it came down to the last week. And when I went to sleep, I was out of the playoffs. And when I woke up, I was revitalized because I was in, because I won. Woohoo! Could that happen this week for Josh, or could it happen this week for Scott? We'd have a rookie in, or would we have us guys that have been here before? We know how to handle it. So next week, I'll try to remember a preview because we will have a playoffs. We will have a playoffs. We will have a playoffs next week. We will have 6 teams moving forward and 4 teams moving on. Consolation prize and playoffs. 4 teams will be taking a break. That's all I have for you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We will eventually have an open house, and you are all invited. Jordan and Nick, we especially expect y'all to make the trip down. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime. This is a home. Okay, you'll never see another home like this. I think that's it. That's all I got. I definitely wanted to make sure that I mentioned the players that will not be moving forward with us. They will not be impacting the season of playoffs. I can't believe it. Paul Goldschmidt. Ugh, he was right there. Ugh, damn it. Have a good night, everybody. In the stream, I clicked the button. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye.